Hello, investors. It's been another good month for your portfolio. Uh, the benchmark was up about 0.6%, but we were able to surpass that by a mile. We outperformed the benchmark and competition, which is mostly the multi-cap funds and a lot of other PMSs. So it's very satisfying to end the year on a good positive note. That's also been the story for us in 2019. For the year, I guess we've been able to outperform benchmarks and competition by a fair margin. So that is satisfying. And more so because it comes on the back of 2018, which was a difficult year. So for us, it's really been a true test of our style, personality, which is about cutting your losses and riding your profits, which I've shared with you earlier. 2018 was all about minimize risk, about losing less. 2019 was about the recovery and about making more. And we've been able to successfully navigate through both these cycles. So all in all, a satisfying year. I could have hoped for better numbers, but we can only do what the market throws at us. But more important is our process has tested with time. We have been able to navigate through difficult times and good times with outperformance in both phases, and that's very satisfying. That was the past. What does the year 2020 hold for us? I personally think it's going to be another good year. Of course, we started with a bit of a wobble with this whole Iran affair. However, I think this is going to be more of posturing and it's not going to be a full-on kind of situation. Beyond that, I feel that the big story for 2020 is going to be the big catch-up trade that's going to happen in emerging markets. What we have seen over the last few years that the developed markets, especially led by the US, has had a very good bull market. The emerging markets, of which India is a subset of, has actually been a gross underperformer. 2018 was a very bad year for emerging markets, and as a result of which we saw very big negative FII flows into India. 2019 was a flattish and a period of recovery, and that's how you'll find that the flows in 2019 were positive. I think going ahead in 2020, you will see a very big catch-up trade in emerging markets, and India being a subset of that, I feel we'll see very good FII flows. Of course, the other question is that how are the markets at lifetime highs when economically we are struggling, corporate numbers also are struggling. But the fact is that I feel that this year we have a very important budget. I have been talking about this earlier, but I do expect that there will be some path-breaking stuff. See, the government has been active, and it's not that with certain one policy you're going to have recovery. Recovery is going to be slow-paced. It's going to be gradual. When it will happen, what timelines, I think nobody has an answer to that. But I think what you're going to see in 2020 is, as I said earlier, good flows by FIIs thanks to the emerging market trade. And if India is able to get its act right, as I said, that there's no sure short answer for them. Nobody has a time frame or a formula for it. But if we even get through a slow, gradual U-shaped revival, I feel that we will make the case for a market that will be positive. And that's what really makes me positive for 2020. Anyway, for whatever the market throws at us, we have a system or process in place, which is, as I said earlier, about cutting losses and riding profits. So hopefully we will see a good 2020 and hope this journey with you is going to be fruitful for the year ahead. So wishing you all a happy new year, and hopefully let's all have a great 2020. Thank you.